Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over some technical analysis on some of the indexes in the stock market, and we're going to take a look at the futures today. We'll also take a look at some of the stocks that we keep up with, such as ZNOG, IQST, AMZN, and Tesla. Okay, so first off, been about a week pretty much since I made my last video. Been super busy, and I've been kind of keeping up with everything, but really nothing much to report out of the ordinary in my opinion. So that's why I'm just coming to you now, just kind of going over the charts and things of that nature. So sorry for not checking in as often, but if I had some other updates to provide you, promise you I would. We'll also take a look at SHIB Updates, just kind of check in on the price and see what that's going, and tell you my plans moving forward and things, and kind of go from there. So we'll go from here at the S&P 500. Fib level as of next week will basically change a little bit, so I'm gonna have to make another video next week, probably next Friday, on revamping the fib levels and kind of showing you the different resistance and support levels here. A good sign in my opinion is we did bounce off of that 39.29 level from Friday on Monday. We fell down pretty hard, and then all the way into Tuesday, and then now it looks like we're slowly trying to recover, bouncing off of there. It'd be nice to see us have a nice couple of green days, and then we bust through that 4,064 mark. All right, now we're currently at fair value. The MACD is slowly starting to cool off, and we're about to change over from bearish to bullish, which means we should potentially start moving up in the markets unless some type of negative catalyst comes out on the stock market. So that is the S&P 500, and everything else is going to kind of typically look the same. If you take a look at TQQQ, which is one that basically follows the NASDAQ, we're going to look pretty similar in a sense of having a dip down and then bounce up. So as you see, we fell down pretty hard and then we bounced off, and now we're currently at about 21.64. We did get as high as almost $25 at one point and then fell down, but at least we're staying above that red SMA line. That's the main thing. If we can stay above that red SMA line and bounce and continue to keep moving forward, then that would be a great sign for us moving forward. Currently the fib level tip top is about 63 bucks. That's also going to update next week and obviously go lower, probably roughly around the $50 range, which gives me indication that this may go a little bit lower too, but we'll have to kind of wait and see. So next up, guys, I want to talk about IQST, ticker symbol IQST. We're going to look at that. So 74 cents currently still is your tip top of the fib level. However, that's going to update again next week. A lot of these are going to update next week on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. This one here, guys, if you're looking for a swing play, I'm actually eyeing it now that I've checked in on the chart. So you see we got here all the way to about 37 cents. I mean, it's just been sliding down slowly, and we're pretty close to undervalued. I'm going to watch it today to see if we go anything lower than 24.5 cents. If we kind of dip down here all the way down to, right at 24 or 23.5, in my opinion, good buying opportunity here, because it's going to be undervalued, and it will probably pop its head back up, I think, to probably about 28 cents at some point moving into next week. I don't think it's going to happen in one day. But your overall floor is roughly about 20 cents, and then currently 32 is your resistance, then 41, 47, 53, almost 54, then 61 and 74 currently. Now this thing here, though, guys, I really feel very strongly about. We're going to head back to about the minimum the 50-cent range, and then eventually back to the dollar mark as well. So I'm slowly accumulating this one here, and just waiting for that to happen. Okay, next up, guys, ZNOG. Let's talk about what they've told us this week, and that's about the gist of it. Okay, so ZNOG, we're still waiting on the update from testing, and last we heard they had the packer, they were supposed to install it, and it was going to be a few weeks, and then again a few weeks with them, like I said in one of my other videos, could turn into a few months, so don't hold your breath on that. But I'm assuming that probably next week, if I was going to guess, maybe we get an update. If you don't hear anything next week, I honestly don't feel like you're going to hear anything until after the first of the year, but is what it is. I could be completely wrong, and I hope that I am. I'm really hoping it's something positive. So the fib level is pretty much going to stay the same for quite a while, because 42 cents here, as you see, it's going to take a little time to get from here to there to update on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. And currently you're still at support of about 10 cents. And I think that we can potentially come back down and test that 10 cents, which we're not that far away, right? We're right under 12 cents. So, I mean, today can get there. You can have, a quick little dump down and pop up at 10 cents, as we've seen that before. But to me, as long as we hold at 10 cents, a decent sign of us moving forward, at least for, for this time frame. But we really want to get above about 16 cents and hold in order to confirm a longer term bullish reversal for this particular stock here. So we'll have to kind of wait and see. I'm currently not buying any of this until we get clarification on really what's going on with the current situation out in Israel. And there's a lot of speculation. There's always speculation with this company. Keep that in mind, especially whenever they're quiet. People start talking and saying, "Well, this is what's going on. This could be, this could be what's happening," but you don't know what's happening until they actually come out and say it. So for those that are holding, that's my thing. Is I'll go and I check. I have my emails. If you don't sign up for if you're not signed up for the emails yet, do that, because that's how I keep updated on what's happening. Is I have it synced to my phone. If I get an email from Zion, I can click it and take a look at it and become informed, because the chat, they're not going to tell you anything really on the chat, so it doesn't even really pay to go and ask them anything and buy into all the speculation online, because there's really nothing material that has come out since they said we're going to let you know in a few weeks. So just hang tight. It should be soon, and hopefully it'll be positive. Okay, so next up, guys, is Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN, and this one here, again, we're going to have to redraw the fib level and do a new technical analysis video on it. I'm looking to buy some more this week, guys, on Amazon. I'm hoping that, I see we have a little pop up here. I think it's going to fall back down again, maybe into the 80s, and that'll make me really excited, because I'll come in and buy some more. And this is one that I'm accumulating every minimum every month, and I'm just holding for the longer term. And part of the longer term plan is, once hopefully ZNOG will do its thing, I can cash some of that out and roll it into Amazon for the longer term, because I do feel like this is going to go back to eventually 200, 300, 400, maybe 500 longer term, and that's going to make for a very, very good return on an investment. But your current first level of resistance is about 104.50, then 118, 128, 138, 150, and then currently about 170, almost 171. Your current floor is 85.87. So if you're looking to enter here and it comes down into the 80s, you're going to want to keep an eye on this and pay attention to see if it's going to break through 85.87 or if we bounce off of that moving forward. Okay, next up, guys, is Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA, and sort of the same thing here. I've been entering in on the swing play. I could have cashed out several times, and I sure wish I had, because I could have actually swung this thing 4 times by now and could have re-entered again right here, but I've been just holding and kind of accumulating. So probably looking to buy a little bit more here down at this level, 165.38 level. I've been buying here at the 160s and 170s, and I've been waiting for it to hit about 200 to 210. So 1 or 2 good days on this stock, that can potentially happen for sure, and then I'll look to re-enter later. But it's still below the red SMA line, which is about 197. Okay, so we can get above 197 and hold there. That's a good sign moving forward that we'll probably break through that resistance of 212. All right, guys, looking at the stock market futures for today, looks like the Dow Jones is projected to open positive, and so is the S&P and the NASDAQ. So that's a really good sign for us on a Friday, that will come out swinging and maybe make a little bit of money. So that's something to kind of keep an eye on into next week, on if we're going to continue to move forward, or if this is just going to be like one little pop up and fall back down. You never quite know with this weird market. And of course, Shiba Inu, current price, we have 509309, in my opinion, still a good time to accumulate and buy. Currently up about almost 2% on the day rate, 14th on coinmarketcap.com. Still just kind of doing its thing and holding support there. So I had actually reached my goal, but with these prices, I've been buying a little bit here and there as well, just kind of keeping an eye on that. But I'm not, betting all the house on on this thing here. I'm just putting a little bit at a time and slowly accumulating a lot, because these prices are definitely super cheap. So if you're in Shiba Inu, or you want to keep track of it, coinmarketcap.com/currencies/Shiba-Inu/ and that's going to give you basically all these articles and the price action and everything to keep up with it. It's also going to be linked in the description below if you just want to click on it and maybe bookmark it for yourself. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.